Three,
Okay.
2, 1. Okay, we've hit it.
Welcome to the Hamburgler helping. That name is currently in the works by Mr. Dev right here. We will be conversing about several topics this evening, and we will all start the podcast with a singular clap on 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, a half ain't bad. We got fish on it. A half ain't bad.
I was in there too, bro.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I apologize about
I
that
can
one.
hear it.
So how's everybody feeling tonight?
Very
I'm
nice. Well,
yeah, I'm doing all right personally.
I'm
Had a rough
partially-
day, but tonight's gonna be better.
I'm
Yes,
partially
sir.
sad because I bought tangerine juice instead of orange juice and carrot juice.
There's a difference?
Tangerine juice is sweeter and tastes bad.
Ooh.
Carrot juice compared to apple juice, it's completely different.
But you know what tastes really good?
Hamburger.
Getting a sip of water at 3 a.m. And also, when you're up at 3 a.m. and you randomly wake up, you know what's always on the TV? The George fucking Lopez show. Oh my god, the George Lopez show. You guys ever watch it?
Yeah.
I used to when I was younger, honestly. Like,
If that isn't it for all of us, I mean, really.
yeah,
I remember-
honestly. I mean, does it even still go on now,
How
or is it
many
all
seasons
repeats?
Did it have?
Yeah,
I
I'll look
couldn't
you up
tell
on
ya.
this.
Like, was it just one and they just kept replaying it at 3 a.m. every night?
It's just one episode.
Actually,
every-
hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, all right. One of the popular questions, why did the George Lopez show get canceled? And it says that they officially canceled the George Lopez sitcom after 6 seasons in 2007.
My God, 6
like
seasons.
2007. That's what it.
But it
ended?
all, yeah, see here tomorrow, tomorrow at 5 in the morning it comes on, and then 5:30, and then 8 o'clock,
People
and
get it at the
8:30.
worst times. The worst. I don't. It got canceled because they would only play it at 3 a.m. in the night. I mean,
Because they're not making money off of it. Nobody's watching TV at that hour.
who buys
That
George
shit's
Lopez
the-
merch?
That's got the worst viewing hours imaginable. Like, I'm surprised it was ever on daylight hours to begin with.
I'm surprised-
5:30.
I never saw it in the daytime. I never
Oh,
saw
yeah,
it in
no.
the daytime.
The one for
The
6
lowrider
seasons.
was not on my television in
6
daylight
seasons.
hours.
No,
At
definitely.
3 a.m. in the morning. They were able to pull out 6 seasons.
Yeah, I mean,
Who
because
even is
That
George
is
Lopez?
amazing. Like,
Is he
what?
related to Carmen Sandiego?
Of,
What was with the
uh,
Latino shows back then? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego and the George
I was gonna
Lopez
say
show?
of Carmen Sandiego fame, of Where in the World
Where in the
fame.
world is she? Yeah, where in the world was Carmen? Did we ever find out?
Well, I really actually like the kind of Netflix animated series that they did
did
recently with Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, it's on its second season, or it's finished up its second season. I watched all of the first one. It was actually kind of fun. She's a spy in it.
You see, they remade the Magic School Bus.
You know,
Yo, really?
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Looks
I
bad.
don't like the new Mrs. Frizzle design. I think she looked good when she was like
Yo,
bad
do they
batshit
still have
crazy
that, like,
looking.
I liked
Is
when it
the-
was more energetic. That's what I missed.
What's saying there,
Yeah.
Dev?
is like that one whiny kid that never wanted to go on the fucking trips, like, is he still around? Like, what's his name?
He's got to be. He's a staple, isn't he? Like Freddy or some shit. It's like, is this going to be a normal field trip? It's like, with the
Oh,
Frizz?
what's his name?
No way.
Yeah, him.
No,
him.
down,
And then he was
Ooh.
then he was
Pretty sure
stabbed
it's like
5
Freddy.
times.
He's like a ginger kid. He's got glasses and freckles.
I want to.
I kind of looked like him when I was young.
What's his name?
Uh,
Hold on. Let me think. Arnold.
Arnold. I
Arnold.
think that's right. Actually, there's one character on there named Arnold. It might be the black kid, but there's one
Oh,
character on there.
it's the one with the giant R on his shirt, like.
Oh, the one who wears the hat.
Oh,
He has a giant R on his shirt. Like, I mean, come on, who does that?
Arnold, dude, he ain't have no A in his name. He Arnold with the R. Let's see.
He doesn't.
He
wear-
ain't no AA Ron. He's Arnold.
Arnold. Let's look at Magic School Bus characters. Let's see what we have here.
Man, the most like recent Magic School Bus memory I have is that god awful vine that came up a couple of years ago that was just like,
With the
girl,
thicky.
that's a booty hole.
oh yeah, that's what's her fucking name on the show?
I genuinely
Phoebe?
couldn't tell you.
Keisha, wasn't it? I think her name was like Keisha.
Keisha. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Keisha-
I'm looking at her.
Keisha
Okay.
Franklin.
Arnold was right for that kid, and the kid with the R on his name was Ralphie.
That's it,
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Dear God, we have Phoebe. I don't remember Carlos.
Carlos was the one with the blue sweater.
Okay. We had
Blue
Dorothy.
sweater
Who was
boy.
best girl off of Magic School Bus? Now this,
I don't feel.
Miss
Uh,
I don't feel compelled to say that. That's
I
they're
mean,
a little
there
young.
are
Nah,
legal
dude.
characters in there, man.
Yeah, the
Really?
frizz.
The Frizz.
Aw.
Frizz
Miss
straight
Frizzle,
MILF
though.
mommy material.
Mommy material.
Yeah, she got the mommy milkers. She got the
Nah, I
chameleon
like
or
the
whatever.
lizard, honestly. Yeah, I
Oh,
like the
yeah,
chameleon.
well, he got the
Lizard.
horns. He has the
Whoa,
horns,
now
man.
we getting somewhere.
Oh yeah.
How do
Hell
we
yeah.
get? How did we get sidetracked? We were talking about the George Lopez show, and it's.
I don't
I think
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the point of the
I don't
podcast is to get sidetracked. Honestly.
I don't think there's
Honestly,
any more to
though,
talk about in
honestly.
the George Lopez show, frankly.
Yeah, you kind of
Like-
have to go off somewhere with that one.
I-
Either we can
I
talk
mean,
about
like-
Mexicans, and I don't want to get in that one yet. We got to talk about the Chinese. So let's save one race per episode, okay?
Got you on that one. I got
Oh
you.
yes, sir.
Yo,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
what about like Spooktober and all this? Like with
Dude.
like horror movies, you know? Like
Spooky.
anybody
Tober.
interested?
Fucking love horror movies, man. What about you guys?
Not a huge horror fan personally.
I like
Never-
I like how they do special effects. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh, that's just so cool.
I just
But
like.
the thing
how
is, like,
you can get.
horror movies aren't scary to me anymore. Like, and here's why. Like, after producing stuff and like doing shit like audio engineering for people, like you learn that there's different cues that show that a jump scare is about to happen, like to build up suspense in the movie.
It's the
But if you
silence,
listen to that, if you listen to that, you can tell when any jump scare is gonna come. So it's just never scary at that point.
I like movies
Well,
like have you
you like
guys seen
Scary,
Mhm.
Do you like scary games?
Scary
Sad.
Games? Are
Does
good.
Does that get you in the scaredness? You
What,
get
like
scared
a-
from?
Alien Isolation. You guys tried that one?
Yeah, I
Ooh,
believe.
I'm terrified of that one.
It went on sale for like $3 the other
Like-
month on Steam. Oh,
You know who,
should've
like-
shit my pants.
Bro, like the artist that was based around. Oh, we got a new person joining.
Cyfer, we're
What's
conversing
up?
about horror games right now. What's up, buddy?
I saw it, dude.
Awesome.
All
What were you saying,
right.
Dev?
All right, but I was saying that like the person that designed the like alien character,
Mhm.
like he was actually a Swiss artist. I went into a study on him recently, and turns out like one of the first illustrations and creations that he had of the alien was from 1976. And like if you look at
Wow.
other art in this time, it really wasn't like this. So this was like probably really frightening for some people.
Have
And
you
like
seen some of Salvador Dali's more abstract work with like the
I've
elephants and
heard.
he has this one sculpture he made. He didn't make many sculptures, but he made one. It's probably my favorite piece of art of all time. It's called Lobster Phone. It is of a lobster that is a telephone.
Oh
my
Groundbreaking. I know. If you look it up right now, it is groundbreaking.
yo, I've
Truly
got
a classic
you.
piece.
Gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it is lobster telephone. If you look at it, it looks like it's having anal beads coming out of it.
I need to bring this up again right now. How dare you desecrate Lobster Phone?
Listen, you gotta let me
Oh
just
my
a little
god.
bit.
Gotta put 'em into
Just
the
a
death
little bit.
penalty.
Yo,
They're
there's actually
disgusting.
somebody on like Etsy that is making these and selling them to people.
Wait.
Isn't that like copyright infringement?
Well, I mean, if
I mean,
you make
Dolly's
it like,
dead.
I mean, like,
Yeah, but it's like 100 years before it's public domain.
That's because that's Mickey Mouse.
good point.
Wait, hold.
Wait.
Lobster Phone is a
Masterpiece.
You
creative
lion.
design studio based in San Francisco.
Whoa.
Whoa, their stuff looks pretty cool. This looks like some shit somebody like charged a couple $1,000s for on Fiverr, because Fiverr's a fucking scam.
You guys talking about
Sometimes.
Phasmophobia yet?
Thalassophobia?
yeah. No, yeah.
Phasmophobia, the new multiplayer horror game, even though it's not
Oh.
even that scary.
It's not scary.
That's the one
but
with the
it's
ghost,
lit.
right?
Yeah, that's the
Like-
one where you like group up and go ghost hunting. Like,
The thing
I
is, if
haven't,
you have their
tried it.
volume on loud, you'll scare the shit out of yourself.
oh yeah, I get that because like the jump scares in it are like half decent. It's more music based,
Mhm.
It's
more-
definitely more audio based because it doesn't look fucking realistic. But when you were
Yeah.
four people having fun, you're like like all amped up and adrenaline rush, and then a fucking ghost comes out of nowhere. It's fun.
I think
and it's
then-
like, and it's all
Or-
jokes because of like how shitty the animations are. Sorry,
They
Fish.
are.
Go ahead.
It's kind of. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, all good. We were talking about Phasmophobia and like how it's audio based. taste, if that helps you.
Yeah, just continue. I forgot.
All right, all good.
On the topic
Respect.
of jump scares, have you guys seen the movie on Netflix called The Autopsy of Jane Doe?
The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
It has a lot of fake jump scares, and like it has the audio cue. So even if you know, okay, well, they're building up to a jump scare, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And so whenever it does happen, it kind of catches you off guard. And I think that's where more horror movies are going to lead into, because audiences are so used to the traditional. It cuts to silence, and you get the one note on the violin, and then wow, monster pops out.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd love that. I'd love to actually get scared by a horror movie at this point.
Hey, you want a scary movie? Check out a Serbian film.
I don't think we should
We're not
any
going
way.
to talk about that, but I think that's a perfect transition onto that guy's cat. I don't think that movie has anything to do with cats. I don't want to talk about that.
If you
movie
want a
anymore.
scary movie, you watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That guy's fucking ugly. It's honestly
God.
terrifying.
Hey, don't pick on my man's. He's just got
trying.
really bad lumbago. Okay.
Lumbago.
I really don't
really
think we
bad
can ever talk about the Serbian film
No,
in any.
that's going to be the
capacity.
X-rated episode right there. We can discuss
Yeah,
that
no
one
sh-
in I
no
Spit on Your Grave.
shit.
Yeah.
Like Hamburgler helping like after hours. You know what I'm saying?
Hamburger
Oh,
helping with arsenic.
We can drink some of the that poison Kool-Aid or whatever that what was it, Flavor Aid that they ate at the
Is that the
Was it
suicide
Jonestown?
Are you
cult?
talking
Yeah,
about
it
the
was-
suicide call?
yeah, that was the Jonestown cult. Yeah,
Yeah.
labor camp.
Oh, the Jane Doe Club. That's what we're gonna make.
The Jane Doe Club.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jane Doe.
Well, I'll be Jane Doe's.
All right.
Let's see now. That guy's. Let's talk about Cypher's cat. It's perfect that Cypher ended up actually joining. Cypher, tell us about your cat.
So he's 3 years old. He turned 3 in September, right? I
11th
rescued him
or
last
what's his
year,
birthday?
September 5th.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I rescued him a year and a half ago. Someone threw him out.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming home from the firehouse. He was still there, so I picked him up.
And he's yours now.
Yeah, he's mine now. Little shithead. All he does is fucking sleep all day and eat. What a fat bitch. Honestly, like a fucking white girl except he doesn't throw up. Actually, he does throw up. He is a white bitch. That's what he is.
He's a white bitch.
He
Oh.
fucking eats and then he throws up. He chokes on his own like he eats so fast, he's so fat that he throws up on himself.
Well, it appears that we're going to have one more person join. Mr. Bubbles will be our guest on today's show, even though everybody here is a guest in my eyes. You're all beautiful.
Nah, this is my second episode.
Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
ready to rumble.
Mr. Bubbles, we are discussing. I think we should talk about China.
All right.
You guys want to talk about
Yeah.
China?
I'm a
Which
fan of
one?
China.
Talk
Yo,
about-
honestly though, like
I say we fucking nuke it off.
Oh.
Oh,
what makes you say this?
getting political
Why?
here?
Because they make everything so cheap. If we just nuked it off, like the economy would be higher.
But like,
I mean-
then we lose like
Why don't we
rights and shit.
use like a
Bro, then we
lot-
lose those cheap Walmart bicycles that get homeless people everywhere though. Like
Big fan.
And
Don't
right-
we
Has-
lose?
Has China
more
really
people.
contributed anything in like the last 5 years, if you think about
Right.
it, besides the Rona
rice.
and Rona? Rice
lot
and
of
Rona. So
manufacturing.
rice-a-roni, more like rice-a-rona.
No, I don't like rice-a-roni. I like
Damn, bro, you
Hamburgler.
got the whole
I mean, fuck Hamburger
Uh,
helping.
Beef
Sorry,
rice
stick
roni
with
ain't
you,
bad.
huh?
Beef rice-a-roni?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of chicken rice roni or rice flavored rice roni.
Never had it before.
I mean, it's just rice pilaf in a box, but
I saw that
It's
too,
just
Dove.
rice. That's all it is. Rice.
Man,
Is it just rice? Is it?
Man, had to disrespect it a little bit.
just a
I mean, it's
little.
rice pilaf, but
I come from the south. We only eat grits.
I don't think
I'll
everyone
eat
here comes
Perlo
from the
too,
South.
buddy.
suffering.
Nah, you ain't from the south, are you?
I'm the only one from New York.
LMAO, y'all ain't from Michigan if y'all ain't never did this before.
Unplugged life.
Oh,
support.
y'all ain't.
Life
Y'all seen
support.
that picture saying you ain't from Tennessee if you ain't never had fried horse pussy?
Oh yeah. That picture
Yeah.
kills me,
That's
man.
I got it
fucking
saved on
nasty,
my
dude.
phone.
Like, and it's a whole bunch of horse pussy laying across a pan. That shit's nasty.
I don't know if that image
Fuck,
was
dude.
fake or
looks
not, but the
tasty,
fact
I
that
hope
people
it was.
actually eat like bull balls. That's
Yo, my
Well,
dad.
okay,
I was about
they're-
to lead
those
into
are called-
that.
No, actually,
Those are called
China
Rocky
is-
Mountain oysters. Cow
China
testicles
is-
are, and I've never had them, but I've heard
Yo,
from
I-
relatively
They also-
reliable sources
they
that they
also
ain't
eat bull
bad.
penis. They also-
My dad, like, he always told me a whole bunch of stories on like how like growing up, like his mom or his aunt or his like granddad, you know, whoever it was at the moment that was cooking them, like just they all had like a family recipe of cooking cow balls, like, and he
Okay,
like
wow.
you can just simply mention it to him. Oh, Cypher,
He
that
talks about the
shit.
balls.
Oh,
Would you say that your dad's a
Oh, it's the horse pussy.
yeah,
Where's
but
the-
my dad
where's
always
the
talks about it, and like whenever I bring it up, like he says one thing, and I shit you not, it's
balls?
mm.
Right,
I
talking
shit
about
you
the
not, it's
Think
the
about the
same thing
balls.
every
a
time.
fan of, he liked the balls. He a fan of the balls. Nuts even.
Nuts.
Rocky Mountain oysters are supposed
Oh.
to be pretty good.
Wanted is pretty confused right now. He's not here, so he's having to piece together penis,
I
cat,
wanna,
and horse pussy. He's
I think the most exotic food I've ever had was
I had alligator. Yeah.
Alligator.
alligator.
Same
Yes,
thing.
sir. Alligators.
Alligator.
I guess alligator's not all that
Tasty as
exotic.
Yeah, I
right?
ate that alligator pussy fry. I mean,
Did you
Alright.
really? How did that
we
taste?
all have the same.
I think I speak from everyone. Seeing as how we're all Discord users, I think I speak from everyone whenever I say, "How does pussy taste?" Cypher.
Oh, this is interesting.
Wait, y'all are all gay? I thought this was a straight Discord.
Mega straight.
Nah,
Mega?
I'm straight.
I'm sorry,
I'm-
I can't be here.
I'm the straightest guy here.
Sorry, Mr. Kelp.
Illustrator of your mom.
He's like mega. I can't be here.
I can deal with the normal,
straight,
straights,
not
but
them omega straights.
Omega straight.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah, if you a HyperX straight right here, then I'm a little worried.
You're Omega
That just
straight.
ain't me.
It's gay, they immediately get obliterated.
I tell you, gay people. Wait, no, that was a topic we had last night in the.
Wait, so
Yeah,
when are we wiping off China? That's still the question.
I don't think it is. I think we've
I
moved
think
on.
it is. I think we'd probably lose.
You think so?
I think we would. I think they'd probably like.
I mean, they're
I
also
mean,
short.
yeah.
Like 3 Chinese people make 1 average white person.
I think they'd throw like a bunch of EMPs over. And just,
We're
like,
gonna go on to the next topic after that one right
fucking-
there, boss
looking
man.
like some fucking what
Fucking,
the division head ass.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about eye surgery on the topic of vision. Nice transition there,
Dude,
Mr. Bubba.
I've been
So
thinking.
why do Chinese people need eye surgery? Because they all squint.
We're done with China.
I
Oh,
want to
but
get
that's eye surgery.
I want to get LASIK, bro. But like, I'm also too pussy for them to stick anything in my eye.
They don't stick anything
That's-
in your eye. They just cut.
Yeah,
they cut
they
a little
just,
slice
like-
and they lift it up.
That's
You're
still
telling me
literally just
you've
laser
never had
you.
nut in
You
your eye.
literally feel basically nothing. Like
You seriously don't?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
I-
and like
Eh,
What do they
that's-
stick? Did they stick you with like some kind
It's
of
a-
numbing thing or something?
No, it's a
No,
laser.
yeah.
You literally just look at it and it.
yeah, they
like,
put. I mean, they put dilating drops and numbing drops. That's like a mixture in your eye, but you don't like have any pain.
Bro, did you get it done?
No, but I've had family members, and recently my grandmother had like a very similar one, but to remove her cataracts in her eyes. And
See,
my
I
dad's
wanna
also
do
had
it.
like, huh? Go ahead.
I want to do it, but like, because I think it'd be like way more convenient to not have to worry about like glasses or contacts. Because like, I think it'd be weird if like what if the world ends and you have to worry about like keeping up with glasses the whole time. Like I don't want to have to worry about fucking keeping up with glasses if zombies are chasing at me or some shit, dude.
It's like
I'll
a
simply
it's like
die.
an episode of Twilight Zone. I don't know if you guys like the original
I
Twilight
get
Zone,
weeded out.
but there's one where
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a bank teller, and he just loves reading. He loves it so damn much. He locks himself in the vault because he wants to read some books. He's sick of people pestering him. And then the nukes are dropped, and then all he's got are his books and his glasses. You know, he's fucking happy. You know, he can read
chilling.
forever. And then his glasses fall off his face and break. It's stuff like
Aw.
that. You know, it's
Yeah,
like-
that's the ending.
those are some great. That's a great series, by the way. If you guys haven't actually like watched it,
Twilight
so
Zone.
many good.
I'll look into it. I'll look into it.
Did you watch any of the reboot?
No, I didn't. I mean,
It's
you know, I
actually
watched
really
the
good.
first episode. I watched the stand-up one. That
Yeah,
one's
I didn't like
okay.
that one. Some of them were kind of weird, but other ones were really good. Like there was one at the start of season 2 where it was this dude who's on a date or whatever, and he's like a nerdy looking dude, so it looks like he doesn't have like any like he doesn't know how to talk to women or whatever. And then he starts hearing a voice in his head, and he starts like going insane and like freaking out. But then over like the next couple days, like he continues to talk to it, and like they become friends. And like over the next couple months, they like fall in love or whatever. The voice in his head, and then he's like they figures out that they're an actual person or whatever, and then they go to meet, and he goes to meet them, and she sets it up like she's been kidnapped or whatever. He gets to her house, and she finds out that he's in the house or whatever. He's in her house, but like it's actually her husband, and she was like plotting with her daughter or whatever for him to come kill their husband, for him to make it look like, for him to think that it was like somebody who kidnapped her or whatever.
Wild.
That's
It was
interesting.
fucking awesome.
What
That
the
sounds like a
fuck?
fetish
And it was,
thing,
and it was,
honestly.
was,
that sounds like a roller
it was the
coaster.
bitch.
What?
Who's the bitch who played in the blonde bitch from Community?
I didn't
Oh,
watch Community.
It's her who does it.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, the
can't
one
remember her
from
name.
community college.
What? No, from the show
Yes.
Community.
Community college.
Yeah. We all went to
Community
the same
college.
community college, right? We all had Miss.
Yeah, we all took a.
What was her name? Miss
we all
Baker
have,
for English 101.
I had a.
Dev, I
Reese
remember you
really
in there.
fucked
You
up.
used to shoot spitballs to teach when she had her back turned
In
to you.
community college.
Yeah, me and Dev went to community college together.
Really?
No,
He said no.
no.
Not even a little.
No.
Shut up.
Yo, but Bubbles, back to what I was like saying earlier, because like we all got off topic and shit, but which is okay. But like the thing about LASIK is that from what I've seen from everybody else is that like it doesn't last forever. You know, you still have problems later on from what I'm
shit.
seeing. Like people having
See,
to pick
like-
up glasses and contacts again.
Oh fuck. See, because I have like awful vision. Like I literally like I can't see fuck. Like if I take my glasses off, I can't. Like I can like probably put my hands out like maybe like a foot from my face. And
What's your like prescription for them? Like what do
I
you
have no-
prescribe?
So I
don't
guess you're gonna
know.
have to start sucking 6-inch cocks instead of 12-inch ones.
for real, dude?
Yeah.
I don't-
See, at 6 inches, but not at 12. You know.
But do you have any problems like stigmatisms or anything like that?
I think I do have astigmatism. I'm not 100% sure. I don't ever pay attention whenever I go to the thing. I'm more focused on like not trying to throw up from him dilating my eyes and shit.
You know,
Oh damn, yeah, because you have a lot of light going in. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do see. I noticed. I read somewhere that people that have astigmatism see like lights that are like what do you call it? They're like
stretched.
The way
Yeah,
that they
stretch.
Yeah,
blur
I
and
see that
stretch.
same
Yeah.
thing. I see that same
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
I have
just
that.
like this, just like what Cypher just sent. Actually, right there.
yeah, that thing.
That's
Dude,
exactly
he
how I see
pulled-
that
Dude,
mess.
what the fuck? He pulled it up like Wubbs talking about it.
I have
What a
no
king.
clue.
Dude,
That
he's
man's
fucking
crazy.
Jesse.
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 Jamie, he's fucking Jamie.
Oh,
He's Jamie.
from
From Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, I never watched much of Joe Rogan. He's my #1 competitor, by the way. I've
Is
stumped
he?
every other podcast in the game except him. He's my #1.
Yo, I don't think anybody's gonna stump Joe Rogan if I'm honest though. Like unless
Oh,
we
he
really
has-
came together. Like
We'd
all
have
the
to like make a
podcasts would have
podcast
to
from all
come.
podcasts.
yeah, like we all come together to one
There's a bunch
like
of
to form
podcasts.
one giant
The
force.
We're
podcast
gonna be on Lunch
coalition.
Club next week, by the way. Hope you guys
Are we
ready.
now?
Wait, what'd you say?
We're
Yeah,
gonna be on the Lunch
this
Club
has-
podcast next week, and then the week after we're gonna be on the Fitz podcast, and then we'll be on the
And then-
Joe Rogan one after that. I think we'll be ready.
Yeah.
I think we're just
Gotcha,
lining
gotcha,
up.
gotcha.
We just list the only 3 podcasts that you know.
So can we kick out the guest now? It's been more than like 5 minutes.
The guest? Who's the guest?
You said Bubbles was a guest.
No,
Bitch.
bro, he was here last night. You
Yeah.
idiot.
Oh, he was here
Yeah.
with us. I forgot.
By the way, I'm
I was
sorry I didn't get to
lit.
make it last night. I tried to make it, but I was having
you're
you know
alright.
hard times as I said, bro.
It was more of a test than anything, and
Yeah,
I
you
learned
got-
that 15 people was too much for a room because we just had people joining in a lot. See, and we hit a cap here, so nobody can just come in and start talking. Which hey, ain't no problem with that.
Yeah,
But I think
Gotcha.
5 people is a good cap.
most definitely, most definitely. I think personally, I think 4 because like it stays really calm and like the 4 people that you know reserve their spot or like who claim it next time, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no hate, of course. It's all love
Yeah.
here, but yeah, just 4 people typically is what a podcast sticks to. But
That's a nice cat.
yo, Cyfer, that's a nice pussy, dude.
Hey, that pussy's
Bro,
protected.
and it's protected.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yo, that
Hey, yes,
got that
sir.
PPE, got that dental dam.
Dental damn. I tell you, man.
So, what are your all thoughts on the new Call of Duty? Did anybody else
All
play that?
thoughts?
I'm honestly, I
Overwatch?
haven't really thought too much on it because I'm not too much of a COD guy. Like, it just doesn't have the
See,
massive
I'm not
map
a
style.
COD guy. I'm a cock guy. Like, fuck the deal. I want to see, you know?
Oh yeah.
Very intriguing. Back to Dev. Dev, what were you saying about big maps?
Well, the thing is, like, I've always like, I've grown up playing, you know, Call of Duty and shit. Like, Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 were my 2 main favorites.
Black Ops 2
Still
is
are,
so
honestly.
fucking good, man.
And like,
Both of them were great.
and the thing about it is that like I never liked the compact maps and like all that shit. I like Battlefield with the huge maps because I've always liked to snipe on maps personally because it's just that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
how it is honestly for myself.
Battlefield
But-
4 was so fucking good. What was the one map with the big old tower and you could bring it down?
Oh
Shanghai?
shit! No,
Shanghai?
you're
Shanghai's
No,
the one with
you're-
the buildings.
you're thinking of Battlefield 3.
No, there's
I
one
was
with
talking about
4.
Battlefield 4.
Yeah, there was one with a big
Wait,
old tower in
really?
it.
Talking about the communication tower.
No.
Oh yeah.
It was like a big old town, and there was one big
Yeah, it's a
tower in the
huge
middle.
map, and it has one big map. Yeah,
Shit.
and it's like a satellite too. There's a satellite on that map.
Oh no, you're thinking about communications or something like that. I can't remember exactly what that was. Battlefield 4 map. So
Bro, you're thinking about the one that's called. I know what you're
Siege
talking
of
about.
Shanghai. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I
Siege of
played
Shanghai.
I only played one.
Really?
Yeah, I
Battlefield 1?
didn't- Yeah, I don't know why.
I like Battlefield 1.
I played
I guess-
Battlefield 4 the most honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same here,
4
man.
is definitely what I put in. Oh my god, that PS3 hours I have on that and the PC hours combined is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I put a fuck ton into it on 360 and 1.
I have
What do
the
you guys
good
think?
old.
What do you
Good.
guys think is one like, fuck? What do you think is like the cap for like too many hours in a video game?
I don't think there should
There's
be.
not.
If you
You don't
enjoy a
got
game
it.
enough, you can put 5 million hours into it, man, as long as you enjoy it.
We used to
Across
have
my
that
whole
dude
life
on,
playing Minecraft, like I'd say I have north of at least 6,000 hours
Yeah, I
on
was about to say
Minecraft.
thousands, man. I got
Damn.
I know in CS:GO alone I have 3,000 hours.
Yeah, in
Jeez.
across all my accounts on like CS Source and CS:GO combined, I have maybe 2,000.
You like CS
And then-
Source?
Oh, bro, I love Source.
Dude, I love the gun game modes in that one. There's this one server I always hop on like at least once a week just to go play.
Oh,
gun
facts.
games.
Arma 3 also have a lot of hours.
I haven't tried Arma 3. Is it similar to like Battlefield? That's those style of games?
Well, the thing is, there's so many different types of servers. It depends on what you want to do. So they have like, there's like roleplay shit too if you want, like Sims and stuff. But there's
Yeah.
also like massive like team deathmatch maps
You-
and stuff. It just depends on what you want.
You want to roleplay with me? You say?
I have handcuffs and I know how to tie knots. What's up, baby girl?
They gotta
Oh,
be fuzzy
shit.
handcuffs.
Fuzzy handcuffs. Bring me back to the 90s.
Jesus.
What do you guys think about
Hamburgler
the
and
new
I-
game that's coming up?
What new
What?
game?
Forgot the fucking name.
What?
What?
One. Okay, good job, Cypher.
My
Hey,
bad.
good job, man.
It was literally in my head and then it disappeared.
Yo, I'm actually I'm on this
Oh,
like
my bad. I
alpha
got it.
testing. I'm on this alpha testing team for a game that's coming out called Chivalry 2. And I'm under
Chivalry?
I played Chivalry.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
under
Chivalry was the shit.
dude, I'm alpha testing Chivalry 2. It's coming out this year, I believe. And it's honestly I can't say anything like because of NDA, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
But honestly, this game is just fucking badass. Like
Oh, yeah?
huge maps of like I think it's like oh wait, I can't say, but it's like it's a lot of people.
We'll
Like,
talk about it
you-
after the show. We spill a little beans after the show. How about that?
I'm not sure about that one.
And then,
I'm just trying to get that information.
No,
who knows?
alright,
Who knows?
you-
I might
NDAs are
hook you
really
up with it.
fucking annoying.
Okay, so-
Yeah, I know.
So, I haven't even seen that Chivalry 2 was posted like as being worked on.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge fan of the original Chivalry. Like I put hours and hours. Like
Mhm.
Yo, you want
Xbox
the link to
360.
the want the link to the server?
yeah,
But I
man.
mean-
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get you.
Bet.
But like Minecraft, Black Ops 1 and 2, and Chivalry was the shit that me and my two best friends would play for just like hours upon hours at night. Back when like Xbox 360 was still popping, like 2 years before the Xbox One dropped. That was just kind of our shit. And then like the Chivalry servers on 360 just kind of died off. So we ended up, we ended up dropping off of it. But shit, I hadn't heard that Chivalry 2 was coming out. That's popping.
Yeah,
Sounds
bro. I've
good.
been on the alpha team since shit. I mean, under a year, but north of half a year. Like, and it's really it's all just a big test of like how smooth everything is. Because I think like after this round, it might be the open beta. I'm not too sure,
Oh yeah.
but it's like mostly it's just smoothing everything out, and it's a lot similar to Chivalry 1 from what I'm understanding, like in mechanics wise. I didn't play much of Chivalry 1, but like the majority of people that I'm talking with are saying that it's pretty similar, which is a good thing, like mechanics wise. So it's not going to be too different for people coming over from it. But there's
like-
a lot of shit to choose from.
Just like smoothing out the game and getting some new classes, some new maps,
You can sign
updated
up
graphics.
online.
Really?
Yeah, hella updated graphics. But you can sign up online and they choose certain people to get codes and all that. Then you go and verify in the server and you can be part of the alpha testing team. And you
Oh,
go and put
fuck yeah.
responses in the online forums and also in the actual server itself. It's really awesome. And honestly, if any of the Chivalry 2 dev team or moderators hears from me, just know that you're doing an awesome job on this game, and I can't fucking wait for it to come out.
I think
Hell
there
yeah.
needs to be more medieval games because right now we have
Yeah,
Mordau.
like it's really
and that's like the
there's really,
biggest
like,
one.
Chivalry
thing
was probably
is-
like the first one that I noticed like ever of like medieval
Yeah.
combat, and then, I mean I guess you could count Mountain Blade, but I mean
Yeah,
I've
that
only
was
I
one.
played I don't know how to describe it. Like it wasn't really like I don't know. It felt kind of off when I played it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of weirder to play that stuff with like mouse and keyboard though. I liked it better with a controller because like when you hit it with a controller, like your trigger, like I don't know. I feel like a trigger feels more like. I don't know
The
how to
thing is,
describe it.
with this one, I'll just tell you this: it feels better on mouse and keyboard,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like multi-platform and crossplay from what I'm understanding as well, which is a good thing.
Ooh.
That
And,
I like the new crossplay things that's happening with all games.
I don't.
Yeah,
Because
'cause I-
PC does have an advantage over console, like especially with like Dead by Daylight and shit.
How
I mean,
so?
you could cap sensitivity and stuff like that, but it's just a better experience when you can have more frames and shit when your rig is built better. Because when I play Dead by Daylight on my PS4, the PS4 like hiccups because the ventilation problems and stuff on it. It's not a good experience compared to the PC. So until
I mean-
like consoles can be on our level of being smooth, and I'm not talking about just hardware. I'm talking about actually just being smooth.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is,
And,
frame
like-
rate doesn't give you an advantage, like, because y'all are capped at 60 FPS, just like a lot of PC gamers. You'd be surprised. Like, maybe not right now, but a pretty good chunk of PC players are capped at 60 still, if not 75.
My monitor is 45 hertz, so the most my monitor actually lets me see is 45 FPS.
45, yeah.
You're joking?
No, I have a 1600 by 900p 45 hertz monitor.
You're
I'm-
fucking joking.
I'm buying more RAM tonight. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I have a banging graphics card, a banging CPU. All right,
What's your GPU and CPU?
I got I say banging as in it's not like
Bang for the buck.
it's not 8 gigabytes style. Okay, it's better than what it needs more than 8 gigabytes. I have a RX 580.
Okay, that's
and,
still good. In
I forgot
2020.
what the max gig. I think it's like 12 gigabytes or something. And I forgot what my processor is. I'll have to check it.
Just Control Shift
thought-
Escape for Task Manager,
I bought 16 gigs of RAM. That's how much
and then
I
go to
have.
Performance.
Okay, let's see now. AMD Ryzen 5 1600 6 core. I don't know if that's any
See,
good
I
or
run
not.
an RTX 2060 and a Ryzen 5 2600, so
Mr.
I
Bob
run
has a
a
2060.
3700X.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my new PC to ship because I bought an Alienware one.
Oh, really?
oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought
Only
a
thing
pre-built
Alienware I
rig.
use is like the mouse.
I never pre-built.
The problem with building one
have a
is
1080.
most likely because I'm gonna frick it up.
Bro, you
Also,
watch a video, it's like Legos.
Yeah,
It
for
is
real,
like
it just
Legos.
pieces
You
together.
will build it
so
in
many
literally
people
30
say
minutes, bro. It's mad
Oh.
easy. You could build a computer in like quickly, bro. I built a
And
few.
to make it look nice though, it'd
But
take
wait.
longer than 30 minutes.
It
That's
does.
for sure.
It does.
Not really. That's what I love about the new technology of today. You know what I mean? All these cases, the mid to high tier cases come with like cable ties and stuff, so you're able to cable manage easier.
What case did you get for that?
Me, I have a Fantex case, like the big one. It's the full tower one. I don't fucking know the numbers. It's like X. What I mean.
I have right now.
But it's
the
a full
6
tower Fantex case, and it was so easy to work in. Unless you're working on a micro or like a mini ATX like C case, you're gonna be fine building it in any computer in a mid or high or
Yeah.
full tower case.
I have an Aurora R6 right now. I'm upgrading to the Aurora R11. I upgraded because, well, I saw that the 10th gen CPUs came out, so yeah.
Oh hell no! Fuck Intel, Shintel, dude.
MD all the way.
AMD all the way.
Same here, boss man. Even though I
Yeah,
had no clue what my processor was until like 30 seconds ago. AMD all the way.
Right. AMD all the way. Fuck it.
AMD for the last 30 seconds.
Oh,
Sitting
yeah.
here
Yo, but
looking at
my
my
next-
shit. It's like Intel Core i5 826. Oops.
My next graphics card I'm gonna check into is gonna be the probably the 3080, and then
Yeah.
like processor wise, I'm gonna check into a Ryzen 7. Is it 3700? Yeah, 3700.
Yeah, those
Or the,
3080s are nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's an RTX 2060. I was gonna try getting the RTX 3090, but it was over $3,000, and I
The
was
thing
like,
is, with the new series of cars that
Right.
Nvidia just released, it's not fucking worth it. It's a lot of money. You know, it's not there yet. You know, they all they did was add some new shit that's there. I can't give you the fucking specifics. I watched like 8 videos and read like 20 articles. But it's not worth getting more than the 2080. Hell, I even have a 1070 in my machine, and it's fine. You really don't need a 20 series anyway either. You know what I mean? It's just fancy shit. Like, ray
Everybody
tracing-
says that until you get one, honestly.
Bro, my cousin has one. I played on his machine when I was living there. Well, not living there. I was there for the quarantine a little bit because I was stuck in Jersey. I was playing on his machine every day. There's really not a big difference.
There's a
unless
huge
you-
difference
it also
between my
depends on,
2060 and
like,
your
the monitor.
1070.
Yeah, if you push it to
It's-
the limit, man,
there's, like-
you're gonna see the difference.
I mean, you're even on the lower end of the 20 series as well. You're on the 2060s. You're really not getting that much besides ray tracing, that games that support it, and like
I don't
extra
use
VRAM
ray
and shit
tracing
like
because
that.
honestly,
I
in the
got it with
majority
the
of games, it's not worth it.
I got it with the 2060 Super because I'm just waiting so I can buy another graphics card. The
2060
3080.
Super was well worth it for if you want to use ray tracing and on the lower end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But honestly, I just got the 2060 because it was like, you know, good price and all that at the moment. But if I would have waited till this 30 series come out, honestly, but I built my PC like round last year, so
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for that, and then I'm gonna buy the graphics card to stick it in there.
yo, facts. I get that though. I'm thinking about checking into a one of the processing cards from Nvidia, like a Tesla card. You know what I'm saying?
Those Titans or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I
No,
was
not a
thinking-
Titan, because
I
the
don't know what the
Titan's
deal with the
I was
Titans are.
thinking of getting a Titan, but I was like,
like a
I don't know
the-
because they have less like gaming performance compared to like the other graphics card. Have you noticed
I think
that?
it's better at multitasking. That's what really
Yeah.
Titans are made
Yeah,
for.
It's meant
like
for,
the Titan-
artists
If you're
and
rendering a
rendering.
video or an
Yeah.
animation and then you're also working on graphics or working on some photography that you just took, it's really what it's meant.
Yeah, like the Titan's meant for that.
Yeah, or like
All-
actually
that's
like
why it has so
Quattro,
much
the
RAM.
Quattro RTX, like that shit is really made for major processing. Like if you pair that up with a Tesla GPU on like passive cooling, that shit is lovely for like everything video editing, picture editing, or like CAD softwares. Shit's badass.
What
Yeah,
graphics card does
software.
Kelp have?
And the Titan
Yeah,
has like
let's not talk
20
about that one,
gigs
bud.
of,
I
20
think we
gigs
should
of
talk about
built-in
Kelp's
RAM with it.
graphics
I don't
card.
think you need to make me feel bad just so you feel better about your stuff.
No, we love you, man.
Oh.
Are we
Graphics
talking
card
about
or not, we
Hamburgler?
love you.
See, I'm running the 1070 Ti ROG strict. That's what the little extra performance comes from, but I wouldn't get a 20 series.
That's your loss.
Raw line.
I was about to say, I burnt my hand on that hot line right there. Ooh.
Oof.
Man, he's straight.
People who don't get 20 series cards, like, and I'm no shit for you, Cyfer, I promise you, but like people who don't get the 20 series cards, like talk hella shit on it. But once they actually get one themselves, like, yeah, you may have played on your friend's system and all, or whoever you said it was, but genuinely, you don't know the difference until you actually get one yourself. Because, like, 100%, my 2060 wrecks the fuck out of a 1080 in most games. You'd be surprised.
Man,
Also, it also depends on the monitor itself. You could get like a 3090, but pair it with 60 hertz refresh rate.
Pair it with the
45
$60 Walmart monitor. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
bruh.
So it really it depends on the monitor and the graphics card. For instance, I have a 144 hertz.
Yeah, I run a
144
165 25-inch monitor as my main.
I'm broke as shit.
I got two 21.5-inch widescreen monitors.
Actually, originally I had an Alienware one, but that didn't last for long.
Damn, what happened?
Let's just say I threw a mouse at it. Yeah.
That
Threw a
was-
mouth.
What
Wait,
was
where'd you
he
get a
putting
mouth
in?
to throw at it, bro?
Yeah. Did you get my
Yeah,
Petco?
Was he dead?
Pet Smart or Petco? Where'd you get him at?
Yeah. You laugh track.
The laugh track. I need to throw that. I don't even have my soundboard up. I didn't plan on using it.
Yeah, no,
I got you back.
Thank you, bro.
It was just I was like, fuck, I
Hey,
just
Cypher,
I was at it. and
What's
there was
up?
just, like a
did your
child.
dad buy that for you?
No, I'm a firefighter and I work as an audiovisual technician for TED Talks.
Oh, facts.
Wow.
Oh, for real?
Damn.
Yep.
That's dope as fuck. Who's the coolest person you set up a TED Talk for?
Well, I did. There's a twins on YouTube. They're like really young and they're like everyone loves them. It's like a family channel.
Yo,
Their
hold
father
up,
was
hold up.
there
You
and
sounded sus as fuck.
He said some
What's up?
twins.
He
You
said
like
some
twins?
young twins.
Some
Hold
young
up.
twins?
Yeah, like some children. like kids.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Sus.
At the second TED Talk I did, their father was there because he was talking about how he's
Nah,
their
you ain't giving no,
stepfather and stuff
you
like
ain't
that.
giving no TED talk. You give him a different type of talk.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Straight into CP, huh?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Well, what are these TED Talks called? I want to watch.
One's TEDx Fulton Street, and the other one is TEDx at HCCS.
At
Huh.
ACCS?
That's cool.
HCCS.
That is really fucking cool.
So you work as a firefighter too, you say?
Yeah, I'm a volunteer firefighter. I should be on the city next year. I'm just waiting for the FDNY.
Damn.
Well, if you're a volunteer, then you don't get paid.
No, I don't get paid, but I make money in other ways.
This man's slinging dope.
He slings dope.
He's
Yeah.
slinging dope.
Oh, I found the picture of the monitor. Oh god, I still remember it.
Who the is that your setup, Mr. Cypher?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, I just said I have a 900p monitor. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I just
I
bought
run a,
16 gigs tonight of RAM.
I run a Scepter.
Look this. Just,
Is that the mouse you fucking threw at it?
no, that's the screen. That was a 240 hertz.
Mm.
I like how you said it was
Jeez.
like before.
It was.
I mean,
Well,
it's still
I-
a 240 hertz monitor. It just don't work.
No,
it
it,
was.
no, it's gone. It's gone. Luckily, I had warranty on it. It's just gone.
See, when you get the new one, just claim that it was lost during shipping, and then you'll have two.
You can do
Dude,
that with,
you can face
Amazon.
hella shit for that. You're fucked.
They figure it out. They're gonna come with.
They're gonna come to this
They're gonna come.
podcast.
They're gonna come with
Yeah,
a.
found you out,
They're
man.
gonna come with a crowbar. They're
How
gonna-
many monitors do you have?
I am the
No.
vision god.
I've
Well,
only ever got
right.
none of my monitors that I've ever ordered, sir.
You're trying to make all the dudes from fucking Big Mountain.
They're gonna grab the new monitor, get a crowbar, and just smack it in so it looks exactly like the old one. And be like, there you go. You can have the one for free.
Shit, your room gonna look like the room from You guys watch Regular Show as a kid?
I didn't really like it too much because I didn't
I-
like the animation.
There's this
Yeah,
one
I didn't
episode.
either.
I'm there.
There's this one episode where they got surveillance on Mordecai and Rigby, and they got like the maximum package. They had an entire room just
Brother
covered
Eye.
in
Mordecai
monitors.
and Rigby,
Covered in
what?
monitors. Yeah.
Bigsby?
Big.
Who's
Yeah,
Bixby
Mordecai
Samsung?
and Rigby?
why they named
Bixby.
it after some like Hasidic Jews or something?
What?
Jesus.
What?
Interesting.
What?
Run that.
Did he just
Run
whoosh
that
us?
shit back,
Guys,
bro.
Did he just whoosh us?
Yeah, you heard me. That's what they named after some Hasidic Jews.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Why are the Jews acidic? Do they have too
No,
much orange juice?
Are they not
Hasidic, you
basic?
fool. Hasidic.
Why
Yo,
are
is
they
there
not
pH?
basic?
Is there pH over
What's the
7?
pH?
Like,
What
That's
pH
the-
balance?
What
Juice.
pH balance are you guys as cum juice?
yo, facts. I'm at a
Dude.
like.
No?
I'm at like.
2. Mine's basic. I'm sterile.
Pain.
Interesting.
Pain. Yeah, pain. It's got like the little
Pain,
red
yes.
speckles in it. Yeah, pain.
He feels pain every day.
Dark Souls, you died, but it just says pain.
Is that an image? I need that image.
I'm sure we can make it an image.
I'm sure we could.
You good?
I tell you, speaking of cum, yeah, I know. We're gonna go. No, trust me.
Oh,
Speaking of
God.
cums and color, this has nothing to do with pH. We're gonna leave that one out there. Did you guys hear that women have trademarked a color? I know I said
Yeah,
this to some
I
of you
heard
guys.
women that have tramp stamps.
What?
They're like pretty much, you know.
No. I mean, like there's a color trademarked for women. It's called menstruation red. It's a real thing. You can look it up. And that had me thinking. I think men should have their own color.
Never own no color.
Oh.
What do you guys think men's color should
Come
be?
white.
I think we need to get it like you guys know the color of like those.
Someone's like
those
off
jelly
white.
beans?
Well, it's like white, but like it's not
What-
like the purest white.
What about those like jelly beans that have like they're like popcorn or whatever, like buttered popcorn, where it's like a cream with like some
Pain.
pepper in them? I think that should be our color.
Somebody put pain in chat.
Pain.
Just paint.
I think
Black? That's a
cum
fucking
cream
thing?
Cypher, please wait your turn, baby.
Black.
colors appear.
Black.
Black. Hold on, no, black.
Wait, gray.
Huh? What the fuck? Bacterial
Gray?
Who
Viagra.
put
How-
Enric in a circle?
Why?
Oh my god.
Why is it gray? How does red turn to gray?
Orange, I can kind of understand a little bit.
You're asking the
how
right
do-
guy.
How do you get gray?
How do you get black?
I don't know, like really dark
That's like muddy.
mean-
yeah.
mud. But how do you get gray?
I think I have to agree with Mr. Bubbles about the popcorn jelly beans. Hold up.
Popcorn. You're a fan of my popcorn idea?
I think that's not a half bad. We call it cum cream.
We
which
call
is-
it what?
I'm a fan.
I don't know. Like,
cum cream, which is
Cum
also
cream.
my brand of face cream that I'm going to be repping now, called cum cream. You'll never guess
Oh.
what it's made out of.
Oh.
Duck eggs. It's made out of duck eggs.
What do you got? What are you guys' favorite childhood video game?
Like
Games that you played like as a child.
But not
for
anymore.
What system?
Doesn't matter.
For the PS1, I'm gonna say Gran Turismo 2.
Gran Turismo.
Is
Yo,
that the one with the
honestly-
car on it? Where they had like the cover on the car? Or is that Gran Turismo 1? Because there was
I
one
grew
of
up
them.
with Rallycross PlayStation 2. Like,
Rally. Wait.
I
yeah,
was-
Rallycross. I'll show
Is
you.
it-
I'll
Is
show
it
you
car
the
racing
game.
or is it
Yeah,
is it
it's
motocross?
literally as it says, Rallycross.
Okay.
Rallycross. is
I
a
played a
fun one.
couple. I remember a couple PlayStation 2 games where there were I think it was probably MX versus AT Alive or something like that, or MX versus AT. Something like
Like-
that. I remember playing a lot.
I had a
like-
NASCAR 04.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
NASCAR and Monster Jam on
Wait,
my
no,
PC.
it was NASCAR 01. I'm sorry, it was NASCAR 01. For the PS2.
I liked-
Well, what's your childhood game, Jake?
Me
Stage
personally, I'm gonna be a little bit basic, fellas, but I gotta say, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga on the Wii.
Hey, that ain't basic, baby. On the
On the
Wii.
Wii.
On the
Oh,
Wii.
no, you gotta go
Okay,
further back
okay.
than that one, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, give
I-
us a little bit more insight. Give us a little bit. Explain to us what the Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga on the Wii is, or
I think I
as
played that
as-
game.
To you.
as we connoisseurs call it, Lego Star Wars TCW.
Yes, sir.
My favorite PS2 game, like basically the first game I ever played, was Vice City.
Ah,
dad had
Vice
that one for
City.
the-
Oh, I
I
forgot all
think
about
The
GTA though.
PS2, I played San Andreas. I put the most hours in San Andreas.
Yeah, same. Like, apart from GTA 5, like San Andreas, like childhood game. Yeah.
Mr. Kelp, I'm gonna have to. I don't want to be a basic bitch here, but I think my favorite game as a kid. My father had a PS2, and he kind of gave it to me. Not really giving it to me. You know how it goes. Lose track
Yeah.
of time. He goes to work, so yeah, I get to play it in the daytime. I played Lego Star Wars a fuck ton, and I played Lego Indiana Jones. I have an interesting story about Lego Star Wars if you guys want to hear it.
Sure.
Of course.
Talk on.
The copy of my Lego Star Wars was not mine. I know it's sad story.
Here,
My buddy
it's a trade.
of mine said, "Hey man, if you
This
let me
man stole it.
borrow, wait a second. No, I let my friend borrow that game, and he gave me a game. I can't find the name of the game anywhere. I don't know what it is. I can't find the copy anywhere. It was some weird. I think it was a first-person shooter, but you could like grapple hook to places. I don't know what it was. And he gave me Lego Star Wars back, by the way. He said I could keep the other one.
Wait, what was the game on? What was the game? Or what was the
PlayStation 2.
game?
I have no clue what the name was.
No,
It
what was it on? Like the
Oh,
platform.
PlayStation 2. It was PlayStation
All
2,
right,
and I
I'll
have
do some research for you.
no clue what it was.
Damn, the
First-person
GTA
shooter with a
5
grapple hook. I
one-
feel like saying Nathan
That
Drake,
game.
but Nathan Drake was third person.
No, it was like
Or
okay.
Uncharted would be.
The one setting I remember was a very dark city. And like
Batman?
no, it wasn't Batman because he had guns and you could shoot people and kill them. I remember my dad came in. He was like,
Shadow the Hedgehog?
it was not Shadow. It was first person. And my dad walked in. He said, "Son, what are you playing?" And I said, "I'm playing whatever the name was. Dear God, I can't remember." He said, "Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites." Even though he never
your
had
dad?
that game. He never had that game. That was one my buddy gave me. And I did get Lego Star Wars back, by the way. I would like that to be known. I got that game back. My buddy kept his promise. I got
Hell
that
yeah.
game. Hell yes.
After 27 years, no.
After 27
Right.
years, my first grade friend gave it back to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Isn't
I
it
like
crazy
that,
that,
You're sitting
was a
there with
fan of,
your man, sitting there.
Was it like-
reminiscing about Lego Star
Was it
Wars.
Urban Chaos Riot Response?
let me look that up.
I can't. Oh, SOCOM. I used to play the fuck out of SOCOM.
Oh yeah, SOCOM was cool.
Which one was that one?
I'm trying to
SOCOM
remember.
was that military game. SOCOM was
That's
like
the one-
Navy SEALs and stuff like that.
Urban Chaos.
I think my brother had combined arms, but he also had this other one. He had combined arms and he had U.S. Navy SEAls.
I had combined assault. I had SOCOM.
Wait a second.
My favorite of all time was
Yes,
probably
that one. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one my brother had. I remember it was so cool because it was actual like Navy SEAls.
Yeah, that shit was fucking lit, bro.
Yo, you know what
My
game I
favorite-
really liked?
What game?
I liked the Thief series,
The
like
original
the
ones?
stealth games.
The
Yeah,
ori-
the originals.
Oh my god! Did you ever find the secret in the tutorial where there was the basketball goal?
I heard of it. I never went
Yes,
back though.
sir. That was. I like those
Bro, the-
old FPS
yeah,
games.
The new Thief is awesome too. Like
what
honestly,
I
it's
heard. I
very
haven't tried it.
underrated.
You guys ever
What
play
the
Fear?
Oh,
Fear?
Fear.
Oh, my
Fear?
brother played
Oh.
that. I know what you're talking about.
Fear is the still. I love that game still. I don't give a fuck. That game was amazing.
Yeah,
Didn't they make a
I
new
remember my brother playing it.
Didn't they make a new one?
I have no clue.
My
Yeah.
Oh no.
my
not
favorite
that
childhood
shit.
game is I always got to give it to Kingdom Hearts 1.
Kingdom Hearts is good.
Kingdom Hearts is
Oh,
amazing.
Can we give credit to fucking Left 4 Dead?
Left
need
4
to-
Dead
I
was
played a lot
there,
of Left 4
but-
Dead 2 on Xbox 360. That was.
I'm gonna buy
I-
it next time because
I
on
have
sale.
Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam.
Same here.
I do
man.
too. Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
a
that-
staple. I think you need to
That
have
game
that
was
game.
that game
Okay.
was awesome.
All right,
Can
so
we
for-
also talk about 3? Left 4 Dead 3. Why is it not out?
No Valve game gets a third entry.
Yo, but
Mhm.
all right, we're not talking about Skate 4. Like,
Actually,
needs to
I'm
be.
pretty sure Skate 4 was announced or like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in
yeah,
development.
it's
It
in
was?
development. Yeah, man.
oh hell yeah!
I
Any
just-
release date?
And Tony
Ooh.
Hawk got
Tony
another.
Hawk's Underground. Oh my
Yes,
god.
that
I
one.
heard it was
Jesus
good. I heard it
Christ.
was good.
I went back and played it. I found my old PlayStation and I got it fixed, and I went back and played, and I got all the way to like the last level because like you follow your friend around or whatever, and then he betrays you, and you have to go back to New Jersey or something, and whenever you go back, you have to do some like the whole area again, and I did the entire area, and on the last like mission or whatever in the game, my fucking CD scratched, my game scratched.
Oh.
It's awful.
Damn.
This was like a year or two ago.
Yo, have y'all seen that video of the dude that like is like taking a video of him playing the Cars game? Then he goes "Rrrr," like and he just drives it really fast.
No.
Like, and it's Lightning McQueen. Like that game is part of my childhood, but unfortunately, like
what
that
game?
disc got scratched. It's like Cars for PlayStation 2. Like,
Oh yeah, I had it on 360.
bro,
Cars game,
that
it was
shit's
and,
scratched.
like it's scratched.
Yeah, bro, it's scratched and it can't
Fuck,
be buffed because it's already
360.
too buff.
That game that was back whenever like games used to do like an old school version of open world. I guess it was like considered sandbox at the time.
Yeah,
where it was,
and
like-
well, the one
it
that I
was, like,
had was
they just
open
gave
world.
you- Yeah, mine was too. It was just called the Cars video game, and it looked just like this. Hold on,
Yeah, the one I sent in podcast.
that one. Yeah, I had it on 360. But I remember like it gave you that huge area, and then it was just like go do these missions, like it does like GTA does. But there's nothing like
Yeah,
nothing you
yeah.
it's nothing you can really do that's like there's no cool shit you can do on the side. That even looks like GTA. Look at it. That's fucking Denny's
Yeah,
I'm
Drive.
gonna drop something for y'all. I don't know if you guys ever played this game, okay? But this game, you guys talking about the pseudo open world thing, where there's not much else to do other than the main missions, but it still gives you an open world.
Yeah,
Remind me of
that's
this
what old
game.
Disney games.
Did you
did
guys
that.
ever play Transformers the game?
I've played the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
It was
I thought
so
you were gonna
much
say the
fun.
Getaway.
The getaway.
You know what? Talking about an early concept to open world, but something that actually did have like a fleshed out world. Y'all remember the Sly Cooper series?
The who?
I never played the Sly Cooper series or
Dude,
any of the
Sly
games.
Cooper for the PlayStation. I mean, they had 4 games.
I don't
Most
remember
specifically,
them at
3 was my favorite. My buddies Trajan and Ian and I, we played the Sly Cooper series together. And my God, you ran around as a bear, a turtle, and a raccoon, and you were
Hmm.
thieves essentially. It was
Sounds like
playing
an
as
Aesop fable.
It looks
it
cool
was,
as fuck, actually.
you know, saying that now after having read Aesop's Fables in high school, not incorrect.
Yeah.
That would not be a wrong summation of it.
Mhm.
No, but I had a ton of fun, and it's got like, especially in 3. 3 is the one I remember the best. Because I haven't played any of these games since I was like 12.
Yeah.
But 3 had a really fleshed out open world. There was a ton of shit for each character to do because you got full mobility, all 3 characters. There's a ton of shit to like buy in the shop. Your weapons could be upgraded. There was PvP, like not online PvP, but you know, split screen PvP. It was just the shit, and I remember being like mildly disappointed by Sly Cooper 4, or yeah, Sly Cooper 4, Thieves in Time. It didn't have that allure that the original trilogy had.
Yeah.
I miss
But
split screen.
overall, if you guys have the opportunity, I would really recommend going and playing
So
the
for
Sly
the
Cooper
PS2?
games if you're just looking for an older game.
For the PS2?
PS2 and PS3, I believe.
Cool. I
Old,
might
I
hit
feel
it
like
up on
old
emulator.
games, like
Probably on
like
Steam, too.
platformers,
Oh.
platformers and games that did like Nickelodeon games and Disney games were amazing. I don't think Cartoon Network had as many or weren't as popular or something. But like specifically, I remember playing a lot of the Meet the Robinsons video game for the PlayStation 2.
Oh
It
my
was-
god.
It was so good. Like and another one was the Nicktoons Unite game for and the Nicktoons Globs of Doom, I think is what it was called on the PlayStation
Nicktoons
2.
Unite and Nicktoons Globs of Doom.
You guys,
Bro, they were so good. Like they were like cool games. Like all the more for Meet the Robinsons. They had like different mechanics and different like weapons that you could go use, and like you went all around this ginormous mansion that had each room that had a different mechanic, and like all the characters had like cool little things that did. They were just Easter eggs everywhere. But for the Nicktoons ones, it was more about the story and like, I mean, not really like a fleshed out story, but like it was just cool to like play as the characters and shit. And they all had like cool abilities.
You remember
guys-
old school, like not old school, but older fighting games? Like
I didn't
Like,
know.
like Street Fighter and Mortal
Um,
Kombat?
Yeah.
I guess more like a Smash type of deal. Okay, there was a Cartoon Network. You guys remember
Oh.
Billy and Mandy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a
Oh,
fighting
bro.
game for them, and I have never ordered any other game off from GameStop's website. But that was the only game I've ordered off of GameStop's because I was just chilling on the couch and I was like, Dad, I love this cartoon. There's a game of it. Can I buy it? And it was like $8, because it was used, and everyone was like, "This is a shitty game." I remember vividly that game being so cool because it would have like cuts. We can't talk about that right now. This is the last topic we can talk about. Don't you
Maggie
bring
and
up
the
Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? Because I remember an
Maggie
episode,
and
the little popper thing. He was going pop, 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 pop. We
We'll
can't
talk about
that
Maggie
now.
and the Ferocious Beast in the next
Next
one. honestly.
time.
Well, you know what,
And-
boys? I think we've been on for 58 minutes right now. See, I want to thank you all for joining me on the 10. No, we're not the 10-minute podcast anymore.
This
We're
is
the
the 1
Hamburgler
hour
helping.
podcast.
We're the
We hit
Hamburgler helping,
1
man.
hour podcast. We have gone godhood.
We have the 58-minute podcast. How about that? All right.
We've ascended.
Thank you, boys. Joining me in the the podcast. I do appreciate
Social anxiety hit you there for just a second.
Yeah.
didn't it?
Thank you.
it. No, I
Hey,
got
hey, lay off the man.
I'll-
He's
I'll
just
love
hosting
those.
the whole
It's all right.
podcast.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
All right.
honestly, I've enjoyed it, boys. I look
It was
forward
a
to
lot
next
of fun.
time.
Yes, sir. All right. Talk to you boys next time. I'll make sure to put in announcements. All right. And
And
you can be on the
that's the
10-minute
way
podcast
the
too.
news goes.
We gotta do it. You can be on the podcast too if you join the Discord server. Link in the description. Isn't that right, Mr. Dev?
Yes, most definitely.
Mr. Dev
Absolutely
agrees. There
so.
we go. All right, you boys have a good one now. Okay.
Alrighty,
Alright.
sure thing.
Good night. Wait. We need to sign off with a singular clap like we signed on. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. All right. Everybody have a good one.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.